Oranges, yes, the fruit, played a pivotal role in how the government regulates Wall Street. In the 1940s, the Howey Company offered to sell orange grove land to people who had money. The company would then harvest the fruits and simply send the buyers a cut of the profits. And this is where the SEC got involved. It came down to what defines a security. At first glance, the deal looked like a real estate transaction. Buyers were technically purchasing plots of land in Florida, the orange groves. Owning land is usually a straightforward property deal, not a security. And the Howey Company didn't force buyers to use its harvesting services. In theory, a buyer could have harvested their own oranges and sold them independently, like a normal farmer. But what the SEC argued, and courts agreed with, is that in substance, this wasn't about farming. The buyers weren't farmers. They had no intention or the skill to harvest the fruits themselves. And practically every buyer signed a contract for the Howey Company to harvest the fruits for them. This meant that the buyers were expecting to earn money solely off of Howey's management, not their own work. And so the case led to the creation of the Howey Test, a test still used today to define what a security is. And the test has four main elements. The first is an investment of money. The investor commits capital or something of value, and this money needs to be invested in a common enterprise, meaning the investor's fortune is linked to somebody else's success. There needs to be a reasonable expectation of profits, which is derived from the efforts of others. And so there's these four components in the Howey Test: an investment of money in a common enterprise with a reasonable expectation of profit to be derived from the efforts of others.